Hey everyone, I did my OnePlus Watch 2 unboxing about a week ago. Since then, I've got a few accessories for it. One that actually came with the watch itself, and then some other accessories that I just kind of got myself. Kind of waiting to come in after the watch came in. They finally came in and I swapped it out. So when I first got the watch, it did come with the standard black band, which is actually this one in here that I've already swapped out. So it did come with this black band, but I did swap it out. But um, someone in my comments, one of the people who comment wanted to kind of see um, this band, which is the brown one, and the almost I believe kind of what the difference is in terms of this one versus the black one is. So we'll go ahead and take that out, and this will be kind of a I guess a unboxing of the different accessories that I've got and impressions on each one of them. Let me grab my knife real quick. Okay. So the first one we'll go ahead and get is we'll take this out actually. So this is the original band. Okay. So this is the original band on the device. Let me kind of pull out the material, and it's a soft rubber material. Um, the one thing I didn't like, so my thing about swapping this out, my reason for swapping it out is while it felt fine up against my wrist, right? The rubber is very soft. It feels nice, as nice flex, and it's for the most part fairly light. My main problem is that because of how light the material is, um, this this part right here doesn't quite stay attached. It'll actually detach a lot and kind of I'll find it a lot up here versus just actually being on the band. So I end up having this this kind of part hanging a lot, and I just didn't really like that. I think that is probably fixed with the leather one just because of the rigidity of the leather versus this soft um, kind of rubber material. So let's go ahead and do this. But this is the one it comes with. Again, this nice soft rubber. See if I can get a close up. Yeah. And let's go ahead and unbox this one. So this is the OnePlus Watch to fluo rubber leather. So hybrid strap. So I'm not entirely sure what is in this, but again, so just kind of these are what I'm going to review essentially. See if I can get it close up. Yeah. So we'll start off with the strap first, the leather one. So I got this strap when I bought this watch. It was part of, I guess, the I got it over the holidays, and if you bought the watch, you got the strap as a bonus. I don't know if the brown one or the leather one is still available. I chose the leather one. I could have went with, I think it was either this color or green, I believe. I could have went with green on the rubber strap, but I went with the leather one just because I think with the brown leather, I can kind of that matches a little bit more outfits than the green one would. And the green one, I believe, is also the same kind of rubber material, so I wanted a different material. So there is on the box itself, there is a adhesive on the plastic that you can kind of. That was actually kind of quite difficult to pull off. But on the back, it's just the product itself, product name, and then front is that plastic. So I'll go ahead and peel this completely off. All right. And let's go ahead and take a look at the strap. So nothing else in the box. And here is the leather strap. So it doesn't look like it's completely leather. Um, it looks like just this front part. Let me see if I can undo this. Yeah. So it's brown hybrid leather. And I'm gonna go ahead and pull this strap out. I'm my best guess is this QR code is probably a little bit of information regarding the hybrid leather. I'll kind of bring this out and see if I can get the zoom in on it if you guys want to scan that QR code. Put that to the side. So it is a hybrid. The hybrid part that I think what it is it has that soft plastic or not plastic, soft rubber on the underside of it, and then the leather is actually on the top side. Let's see if I can get the texture, the leather texture in there. So it's the leather at the top, and then the sides is that soft rubber. Same with the underside. So I'm afraid that this might have the same issue that I have with this, but we'll kind of let's see. So no, not at all. Actually, this is a lot tighter. And again, it's probably just because of the rigidity of it. Is um, it it's more tight right here than the black one is. So let's go ahead and do this for the one that came with it. Okay. So you can kind of see where there is kind of a gap on the black one on this kind of this piece, whereas on here it's a lot tighter. There's almost no gap. And the gap in particular I'm talking about is this one right here. It's the one that touches the band itself. So, and then let's see if I can get them both side by side. It's actually a hard angle to kind of capture. So yeah, this top part right here is the angle that I'm talking about, that kind of gap there. So there is almost no gap on the brown leather one. These are them side by side, so you can kind of see. And what I'll do real quick is let me see if I can undo do this real quick. I like the mechanism for the release. It's just one side, where I know a lot of other watches have multiple sides. They have both the left and the right side, which I'm not particularly a fan of, just because um, sometimes it's hard to to get it. So let's see how it normally is. I think it's like this. Yeah. Okay. So this part goes on this side. This one is, I realize it's a lot easier to just remove the band itself and then do it. Okay, so this is how I actually do have a faceplate on it. So a case essentially on the watch. So it's not 100% what it would look like if you got it, but it's pretty much identical. But this is how the band is regularly, and I'll put it on to kind of show you what I'm talking about. So I like to wear the watch about one finger length, right from this bump here, this muscle, or I guess the bone. So so yeah, just about there is good. Okay, so this part kind of comes out a little. I don't know if I can capture that. Yeah. Um, Even if I put it on the last bit right there, which that part's fine and all. That part doesn't bother me. It's what ends up happening is over time, as I'm doing more activities, this right here will actually come loose and end up here because of how how loose that part is. So if I'm doing a lot of activity, this will actually come loose and go up here, and then I'm left with this kind of the whole day, and I'm having to keep moving it back and stuff like that. And I guess if you got a larger diameter, like millimeter in terms of the actual strap itself, that'll probably change, but that's how the original one, I guess the black one is on on it in that issue that I have. So let's go and swap over to the other one. And I think I put that backwards actually. I want to say I put is the is this part supposed to be here? I think that's actually how it's supposed to be. So maybe I did it backwards. But I can see why this uses that same kind of soft rubber because getting this part through here is actually pretty tight. So you want to hook it there and then pull that down, and it should just kind of. Oh, okay, that part is good. And then again, we'll do this side. I hope I don't actually accidentally call somebody while I'm trying to do this. And they're just like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I probably should have turned it off, but that way you can kind of see what it looks like." Oh, this part's a bit hard. Okay, got it. Yeah. All right. So easy enough. Again. So yeah, I think that was actually the correct way. You want this part at the top. Okay, so let's kind of see. I do like that brown. Now that I see it on my up against up against my on my wrist with the black, it is actually really nice. So pull that back just about that far, and honestly, that that works really nicely. That's how it looks. And that nice. So it is that nice leather. So it does say this is real leather. So real leather here. I kind of got a little bit of it poking out. I need to fix that right there. I think that's just human error. I don't think that's how it's supposed to be. Oh, it's because I have the case on it. That's not how it's supposed to. I have a case on it. So, but yeah, that strap looks like it's probably yeah. It doesn't feel loose at all. So the leather one looks nice. I like the way I like the cleanliness of it actually. So The leather strap, I think, is a lot better than the one that it comes with. So if you're considering getting the leather strap, I think the leather strap is a lot nicer. Now, having said that, this leather strap, um I just opened it, right? So it still has the firmness um of the leather. And of course, over time that leather is going to change. Um it's going to lose its rigidity and kind of like it's going to be more flimsy over time. But as for now, I like the way that is. I like the way that turned out, actually. I like the way that feels. Um, so if you were considering on getting this one, I think it's fine. I actually liked it. So I don't have any problems with it. I don't know how I'm supposed to put this in here. Maybe that's how I'm supposed to put it in here. Yeah. So that's the leather, the fluoro rubber leather hybrid strap. I think it's a good strap. I think it's a lot better than the one that it comes with. But even then, the one that it comes with, it's super soft rubber. It just has some issues with looseness. That's really my only issue with this particular strap. Outside of that, the strap works perfectly fine, in my opinion. And then let's go ahead and take a look at the other straps that I got. So I got this strap here off Amazon. Both of these, one in a kind of a off-white, I guess a cream color, and then this one, which is it's not like I don't know how to describe this. It's kind of like the underside of my skin or my hand. Um, it's like a tan with a hint of kind of pink. But I don't think it's like super pink to the point. Like it's almost like a beige. I would say this is a beige. So I currently am using the white one, and I'll kind of put this back on and show you guys how this one looks and how this one kind of feels. I've always liked these straps because of how easy to adjust they are. So let me kind of clean that off real quick, and let's adjust this. So we just put this here, and it's actually super easy to, because it doesn't have that fine gap, or I guess this angle part, right? It doesn't have this angle part. It actually goes in really, really easily. And it has a little bit more flex. Whereas this, it's only able to be put one way. And we'll go ahead and put it to the other side as well. And how I like to do these ones to put them on a little bit easier is I actually like to put them on backwards like this. So I'll loosen it up a bit and then put it on backwards like that. So like this, and then I'll pull this down, and yeah, just like that, super easy. And then you can kind of clean the sensor. I like to use a microfiber cloth to clean it really nicely. All right, that's clean right there. And then you can just flip it inside out like that. And then now your watch is essentially complete. It's a lot easier to put on than the default straps it comes with. And it's super easy to just adjust the how much it is. And again, this I always like these ones because you can kind of adjust it on the fly, and it's never going to get loose, but it's always, since it's elastic, it's not going to be too much pressure on your arm, especially if you're working out. And it has a good nice hold. So Mm-hmm. This is the white one, white strap. Uh, I like it. Um, and if you want to just loosen it while it's in your hand, that's that's how easy it is. So really enjoying it. Um, and then it also comes with again this color here, which is a kind of like a beige. Um, I'll go ahead and put that in. And whenever they come out with other colors, I'll most likely get those colors as well. I like to have different colors, so if I want to, if I'm getting tired of one particular color, I can kind of swap it out. The next item that I got was actually it's these cases, smartwatch cases. So right now I have the black one on, but this kit actually comes with what looks like, so you can't really tell, but this is a navy. Actually, let me just take it out so you can kind of see. So it comes with 6 different colors. So here's one color. It is this kind of navy blue. It's a deep blue, and for comparison, I have the black on right now. So this navy blue one and the black one. So one thing to note, I'm not going to take out off this black one because I think they're one-time use only. Once you take it off, you got to kind of use a different one. It is so it does come with a screen protector itself. I guess the case itself has a screen protector on it. That's why you kind of peel it off. That's why I'm not going to take off the black one, but pull tab there, and there's an adhesive on this side that presses up against the watch face itself to get a good clean kind of um, good clean coverage so that you can get that the touch sensor is able to be felt through the screen protector itself. There's protection on the bottom button, and then this one, the top button's open, but it just sits on top. And again, this one is the blue one. These ones are, I believe, pink and green. So you have this green here, pink here, and then last but not least, you have what looks like white and clear. Okay. So this actually matches that like undeniably. I might actually swap them out watch face thinking about it now. That's pretty close. So there are black rings around the case itself, or I guess around the screen protector itself. So it's not gonna be 100%. Oh, this one's almost kind of like the adhesive almost kind of already has come off on this one, but there's black rings on all the colors. But this one, again, this matches that band nearly identical. So I might think about swapping this one. And then of course you have your clear, which clear is actually nice too. But since I have the black model, there's really no point in me using the clear one, because the black one already looks um, similar in kind of shine. All right. And that is all the accessories that I got for my OnePlus Watch 2. If there's any accessories that you guys are interested in seeing, and if it's one that I might be interested in getting as well, definitely drop a comment down below. And if it's something that I'm interested in, I might go pick it up and I'll do an unboxing and a kind of first impressions on it as well. Um, Outside of that, uh, thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.